What's good, everyone on YouTube? This is Very Mellow Man, and welcome to another PlayStation Skyrim mod coverage video. This is not a Let's Play. This is not
Come and see what goods I
a Let's Play. We're simply looking at cities of the North Dawnstar. New set of unique buildings for the capital of the Pale. Now, available on PlayStation 5. So, let's just take a look at what the place looks like for scale.
Come on in.
Side of Wind Peak Inn. This is the new Wind Peak Inn. Just goddamn. So, the one thing all Cities of the North mods have in common is drastically expanding on the interior and exterior sides of everything that's in this area. It's not perfect, as you can see here. That bed should not be there, obviously.
You look awful. Better not get me sick.
It's not the end of the world. That's building number 1. Building number 2, our barracks. Well, I gotta be honest, I can't tell if the...
tongue, you are Dovahkiin, Dragonborn.
I think the barracks are gonna be pretty much all the same.
The damned nightmares have finally stopped. Don't suppose you'd know anything about that.
Oh, not really. So it looks like the jail and the barracks are basically the same. The other, the Whitehall, or the Jarl's Longhouse. Another massive interior overhaul. 2 cafeteria tables. Everyone to have plenty of food and drink. Personal cafeteria table for the Jarl.
I'm Skald's housecarl, and head of his guard in Dawnstar.
And his housecarl. Ooh. And a steak. And the best part is the food is free. You won't get penalized for stealing it. This is, of course,
I'm here to lend my
Medina's
magic to the people of
arcane
Dawnstar.
enchanter shop. We'll get in trouble for stealing that because it's considered part of the store. But we can go up here and see the Jarl's much larger bedhouse. And this is actual Stalrim heavy armor you can. It's not just a stack, a piece of gear. Same looking. This is basically a 4-part series project to create a custom tile set for each of the minor cities. Dawnstar, Morthal, Falkreath, and Wicked. And Dawnstar's is on PlayStation 5 the absolute largest at 88 megabytes. It's gonna look like 110 megabytes when you download it on PlayStation 5 or 4. But in total, you only really use 88 megabytes of that space up. So the difference between these 4 and 5 major holds is simple. Unique architectures, Solitude, Whiterun, Riften, Windhelm, and Markarth each have a strong visual identity, and you immediately know whether you are in the Reach or the Rift just by looking at the buildings. So the creator of this mod, Sassiest Assassin, oh no, JP Steele. The creator mod is JP Steele too. It was ported to the Legendary Edition, or backported to the Legendary Edition, by someone else instead. Basically, there's a much stronger visual identity for Dawnstar now compared to the vanilla game, where all the buildings look pretty unimpressive and, more importantly, looks pretty uninteresting. I wish you could see inside the houses, but we apparently cannot. Every house needs to be unlocked. But there's Silas' this place.
No. If we must fight, we will. You will lead us to victory. As you
Mortar and
always
pestle.
The mortar and pestle makes potions, if you can't tell from the name. Just step up to the counter.
Basically, these city overhauls will try to stay as close to the vanilla idea behind each city as possible.
And here comes my first visit. Your loss. And here comes my first visit. Yes. Why don't you come in? You can browse. Let's talk inside.
Alright, just want to see the inside of the interior, that's all. Okay, so this is the proper interior.
Was the assassination of the Septim Dynasty and the opening of the Oblivion Gates. Those robes were worn during the mythic... That burned paper. The commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes were written by the mythic Dawn cult leader.
Yeah, like I said, we're not here for that. We're just here to show off the mod. Just want to show you that the interior of Silas' house is also still functioning. This is how it looks at night on Azurite weather. But go back to the daytime so you can see it properly back in the sun. And that is Cities of the North Dawnstar. I guess we'll leave off with this image here. Actually, settings, display. Yeah, we'll leave it off. And I'll see you all in the next one. Take care of yourselves, because we have 3 more City of the North mods to cover, and I hope all of you enjoy all of them. But a precaution, this mod is going to consume 85 to 88 points of your PlayStation 4 and 5 load orders. So if you don't think you can afford the space, it's okay to give this mod a pass, but if you can, this is a wonderful overhaul that gives Dawnstar a great visual identity.